to the clandestine scenario at play in the Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service. We are particularly worried by the impending precarious implications across the entire strata of the nation's public service, and we are also worried about the negative impact on our workforce. In specific and clear terms, we are raising concerns about the clandestine machinations being perpetrated by the immediate and outgone Comptroller General and Director General, Dr. Vincent Isegbe, who has been desperate at being returned to the same position even after another qualified and suitable person had been appointed by President Tinubu in acting capacity awaiting substantive confirmation. Dr. Isegbe is hereby impliedly playing the superhuman and turning the agency into a private empire. All budgetary proposals have never been implemented to reasonable percentage, especially those for quarantine laboratories across the entire nation. It was in public knowledge that at expiry of his tenure in December 2023, he locked up everywhere and took the keys away since he refused to remove his personal belongings from the office. It took the intervention of the supervising authorities and the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security via a directive that he reluctantly forwarded his handing over notes to the Director of Human Resources through a proxy on the 18th of December 2023. Where then is continuity of officialdom if an individual would so privatize a public order? With the ugly development now, there are salient questions begging for answers. Is it obtainable that someone serves for 14 years in a position? What would other personnel younger than him be retiring before him? Where would the appointed acting Director General be now? Would he be retired or demoted? If Dr. Isegbe is of more value to the agency than the entire workforce, who would get intimidated and demonstrated eventually? What was the record of assessment in performances over the entire period of years of his headship to the agency? Is it constitutionally mandatory to serve 2 terms, notwithstanding the attendant circumstances of peculiar circumstances? The answers to all of the above are the box of the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Even as we await the answers, let it be categorically declared that the fate of the Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service and the entire personnel to the agency henceforth lie in the return of Dr. Vincent Isegbe. The efficiency or otherwise of the agency's performances henceforth is on the hangers. The crass lobbying around the presidency is evidenced by this blatant disregard to accountability and transparency, which would result to catastrophes. The relevant organs of government should ensure that the government of renewed hope does not dash the hopes of the people. The needful step is to right the wrong advice of status quo ante that would jeopardize the fate of the Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service. It is not yet late to correct the anomaly.